crisis deepens. Kwankwaso suspended, founder expelled. So the drama in the NNPP, for those of you who don't know, the presidential flag bearer of the NNPP, Rabi Musa Kwankwaso, was yesterday in Lagos by some members of the BOT, suspended for 6 months for what they call anti-party activities. Same scenario, same situation that we had in the PDP, where some governors and even currently the Minister of Works, rather the Minister of the FCT, is, by the way, has been listed for the campaign in Bayelsa State for both the PDP and the APC. The campaign list for those two parties in Bayelsa State has his name. And one is wondering what he's going to say to them when he goes to, if he goes to the campaigns. Would he be going on the campaign as a member of the APC or as a member of the PDP? And what would he say to them? Oh, vote for PDP or vote for APC. Or finally, just probably say vote for APC. It's easy that way. Anyway, away from that, Kwankwaso was suspended, but then the National Executive Committee of the party held a meeting yesterday as well and suspended the founder of the party and some other members of the party. It seems like the opposition in this country is just something. I don't know what it is, but it seems like, look, there's some politicians who are more politicians than the others who could, scuttle and cause confusion in your party within the opposition and just get their way. Maybe other people need to learn how they do it. Okay, moving on from there. My success depends on your support and prayers. Fagbemi tells class of 85, says judiciary critical to fight against corruption. Also there, report Lagos ranked 5th best African city to live and work. Above the masthead of this day newspaper, Lagos, Enugu governors jostle for investors at LCCI's Investment Nigeria Expo 2023. Sanwo-Olu says states committed to bring Nigeria's preferred investment destination. Mba woos investors with pledge to grant C of O within 72 hours, de-risked investment environment. And those are some of the big stories there on the front page of this day newspaper. You also have an independent picture. Oba of Benin visits Buhari. Oba of Benin visits Buhari. IFC invites female entrepreneurs to apply for 5,000 startups program in Africa. All right, let's move on from this day newspaper quickly to the Nation newspaper. From the Nation, big story. Subsidy cuts windfall. Fed government saves 1.83 trillion naira in 2 months. Subsidy cuts windfall. Government saves 1.83 trillion naira in 2 months. Savings to be used for projects. No more borrowing. Elumelu, government's bold decision in Nigeria's interests. And we also have why I won't beg federal government to release me, says Kanu. You want to read up on that? It's in the belly of the Nation newspaper. CJN earns more than VP and Senate President, says RMAFC. That's the Revenue Mobilization Allocation and Fiscal Commission. Also there, governors lead APC battles in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa. Governors lead APC battles in Imo, Kogi, and Bayelsa. Expect heavy rainfalls in Ondo, Ogun, Osun, and 26 others. NIMET alerts. Report, Lagos is 5th best African city to live and work in. Oyo to spend 8.6 billion naira on 200,000 households and 1 million families. It's interesting how Lagos is the 5th best city to live and work in Africa. Lagos about an expressway ready next month. That's also in the Nation newspaper. Finally, from the Punch newspaper, fuel queues hits Lagos and others as thieves vandalize pipelines. Fuel queues hit Lagos and others as thieves vandalize pipelines. Marketers halt petrol loading. Marketers halt petrol loading, blame vandals for disruption. More filling stations shut as import hiccups hurt supply. That headline again, fuel queues hit Lagos and others as thieves vandalize pipelines. Marketers halt petrol loading, blame vandals for disruption. More filling stations shut as import hiccups hurt supply. Also there, I never diverted Ogun local government funds. 10.8 billion naira bailout, says Abiodun. Man unleashes dog on policeman to evade arrest. NNPP divided over Tinubu Atiku factions suspend Kwankwaso others. NNP divided over Tinubu Atiku factions suspend Kwankwaso and others. And also there in the front page, just above the masthead, you have Cameroon dam opening, 700 billion naira CBN farmers loan under threat in flooded states. Cameroon dam opening, 700 billion naira CBN farmers loan under threat in flooded states. Niger, Algeria demands 6 months transition from junta. Niger, Algeria demands 6 months transition from junta. And those are the stories on the front page of the Punch newspaper this morning. Let's get your thoughts in now. Call 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888 as you respond to any headline that you find interesting this morning. All right, so bring in our first caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning, GB. Good to have you.
My name is GB.
Welcome.
The police arrest people for gay wedding at 60-something or 70-something.
67 of
It's
them.
really madness to me. It's really madness. I saw the pictures and some things. You say you are a man. You want to marry somebody who claims to be a woman and it's a man and it's dressing like a woman. Why can't he wear the shirt and trouser so that we know that it's a man, it's a woman? Can see madness. Was wearing skirts, wearing all this, dressing like a woman, putting wig on the head. Can see the madness. This is anti-God. This is provoking God. This is in the nature of man.
GB.
And when the judgment starts to happen on these people are repeating them. Because you can't provoke God. You can't put your finger in the eyes of God and say you can go scot-free. And I want to go to our churches and mosques and religion and family. Please, from the homes, these are the problems we are having. Take care of your children. Give them the training. Let them know that you have to fear God. Let them know how to fear God. Then I want to comment also on the issue of CBN money under threat or this and that. Our local government and state government has a lot to do. We always call on the federal government. The state government has taken such what we call this fund, ecological fund. What are they doing with it? What are they doing with it? Each state can create its own dam to create all this water. There are many waterways that have been blocked because of people building houses which will not build. In Abuja here, do we have the River Benue pass here or River Benue pass here? You have flood every year. Why? Because people are blocking the waterway. And it's happening all over the country.
All right,
then we blaming that this and that. We also need them to do. In my community, we pour those that debt into the drainage because they want to pay the ADC to go and carry their dustbin. They will pour it there and the road will be flooded and destroy the road.
Thank you very much.
Why we defend it ourselves?
Gotta
Thank
let
you.
you go now. Thank you so much for calling. All right, keep those calls coming. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888.
Good morning.
Good morning, Elder Noja. Welcome. Good to
morning,
have you.
my long time.
No here.
I always wait in the morning, but I don't have opportunity to enter.
Don't worry.
My regard to your family, Abubakar from Maraba, Salasi and the Mekano, my regard to them. My brother, you see, that's a very simple thing for us to do in Nigeria because of this water, something from Cameroon, water oration, this and this. You see, if the politician went to do it, you see something like a governor of Benue State, you see there's a pipe now when federal government are laying from Nigeria to Niger for crude oil. You buy that type of pipe, you channel the water from a river Benue. So there's many places in the TV land where there's no water. There's many places in the Idoma land where they don't have water. You channel this water, channel it with that pipe. Give them water. You have a federal minister of water, you have a state minister of water, and they have an ecology form. You use that money to channel that water. You make the channel into Idoma land. You feed the pipe to Ebonyi State. The Ebonyi State government can take it through a jar side and begin to give them water. There's many places in Ebonyi State where there's no water. The same thing with Governor of Kogi State. You can see it. There's many places in Igala land. Something like Kaiba, Ankpa, Oko, this Olama Blood local government to Gugu side. There's no single water there. During the dry season, these people have to use tank to carry water, drinking water from river. And then during the rain season, they dig a big hole to store water there. If you chose those pipes from those diseases, you can give them water, right, and then they will pay for it.
Okay,
after giving them Benue, this is the pipe to Enugu State. Enugu State government will take it, governor will take it, and give them water.
Thank you so much.
Water
I appreciate you calling in.
If you go to Libya, the same thing the way they do to them.
Thank you. All right, appreciate you calling. Let's get more callers in. 09073530044. 09087668888. Don't forget to go now on Facebook and on YouTube and watch us live at Eagles FM Abuja. Be a part of the conversation there. You can leave your messages and we'll love to read them. Your WhatsApp messages as well. Please send us voice notes and all in on time. 09097054450. Those are the numbers. That's the number rather to send your WhatsApp messages to. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, the media majesty. My name is Abubakar calling you from Gwagwalada.
Abubakar, welcome.
Thank you. How are your loved ones? I greet all Elder Onaja, I greet GB, I greet Selassie, I greet Mekano, and all the listeners and contributors.
Thank you very much. Go ahead.
We have a lot of things at our hand. There is a breaking news. There is another military takeover in Gabon. So ECOWAS has more assignment on their hand. So it's better the operator of democracy sit up. They should be able to provide good governance. If they provide governance, there will not be military takeover. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you very much, Abubakar. Thank you so much for also mentioning that. Let's go to Facebook now. Also, Francis Namani is watching live from Amagunze in Enugu State. You say, good morning, Iheanacho. The federal government should, as a matter of urgency, begin to revitalize all her moribund refineries to boost job creation and enhance productivity. We should be talking of fuel exportation, not importation. May God help us. Thank you so much, also Francis. Appreciate your message on Facebook. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Iheanacho.
Good morning, Chidi NWBC. Good to have you.
Good morning. Iheanacho, that dam we are talking about, Cameroon, we are able to have a dam, but Nigeria don't have dam. Let them channel those water. They don't want to do it because it's their way of top money. That's all. And this week, as a person, I don't know what is wrong with that man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry the way he behaves. I don't know. It's left for him. Another thing is this subsidy something. Are they not yet tired of giving us a refinery? I read through a paper that even some parts of that some part of the machineries they will use for that refineries are not yet in the country, and they are promising us for December. When would our government tell us something and we believe on them? This is the problem we are having with our government. There is no institution working in this country. Please, no, until these are leaders begin to do things that they're supposed to do. Things are not working in this country. Nothing is working. The institutions we have are not working. There is no discipline in our institutions. How can a whole man of 60 years, 70 years will be talking with two mouths every day when the government tells you that this is this today, tomorrow they will tell you that it's not what they say. How can we do, how long will we go on this kind of life? Let them help us and do something that will help our economy. Let them give us power. I hear you saying or in investors. How can investors work in Nigeria where there is no electricity? Who are they talking to? Where there is no friendly policies for the investors to invest, to come to Nigeria to invest.
Thank you so much for calling.
Where there is no law and order. A foreign company cannot come to Nigeria.
Thank you again. Appreciate your message. Let's get more. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. Remember, 90 seconds is the allotted time for every caller. Keep it within 90 seconds and it's going to be good for us. Hello, good morning. Seems like there's nobody there. Want to call back? That would be good. Going to take some of your messages now. Abdullahi Mekano says, good morning, sir. Amnesty to bandits in Niger State. Sir, my question is that who are the bandits? Where are they from? How did they get the weapons? Who sponsors the bandits? And did they occupy our land? Hypocrisy and conspiracy is taking place in my country. Now another military hunter in Gabon. I told you, sir, you can't find a justice where criminals makes law. You can find justice where criminals make law. Interesting. Thank you very much, Abdullahi Mekano. Let's bring in another caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, good morning. My name is Ifeanyi.
Ifeanyi. Are you a first-time caller, Ifeanyi?
Yes. No, I called yesterday.
Okay, great. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Maybe we can hear from how Nigerians are so believing in their contribution. And we still wonder why things are the way they are. But the truth of the matter is, our government, or subsequent governments, have been governments that encourage Shylock and frustrate investors. How can you be asking investors to come to your country when the ones who are producing in your country are exploiting the people? We are buying cement at 5,400 naira, 5,500 naira in some areas. And the same cement that we produce here is so cheaper in our neighboring countries. Officially, it's not that they are smuggled. The same people who manufacture the cement here take it to a neighboring country and sell it cheaper. And our government has given the people who are producing the cement all the incentive, all the tax rebates and everything. We are talking about bandits asking for amnesty, when we know that those who are stealing our mineral resources in Zamfara and Katsina are the ones sponsoring the bandits. They are the ones who have been leaders in this country. They have been the ones who have been generals in the army. And we are pretending we don't know. We can't move forward. If we like, let's continue telling ourselves the lies. One day we'll end up not having a country. Period.
Fine, thank you very much. Let's bring in more. Let's look at that story. A group of senior military officers have gone on national television in Gabon saying they have seized power because elections that held over the weekend were not credible. The officers appearing on Gabon 24 in the early hours of Wednesday morning said they had cancelled the elections, dissolved all state institutions, and closed the country's borders. They said they represented all security and defense forces of Gabon. The announcement came shortly after the election, or the state election body said President Ali Bongo Ondimba had won a third term in office in Saturday's disputed elections. The wave of coups in Africa, it's quite interesting. Yesterday we were talking about this and the quality of elections conducted across the African continent and what it's resulting to. I mean, that wind that's blowing across the continent, I don't know where it's coming from, but somehow we all need to sit up. President Ali Bongo with dealing with, what do you call it now? What's the best way to say it? Ill health, still holding on to power and finding ways to remain in power for a third term. Well, it's interesting what we see in Africa. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Good morning to you.
Yes, my name is Apostle Osolai from Apple.
Apostle Osolai, good to have you.
Yes. My take goes like this, that in a country called Freetown, things are not, there is a law and order in Freetown. I don't know reason why that our police will arrest those that are participating in gay marriage. Some people will go to national television and speaking against it. Is it that they're supporting gay marriage? It's unfair. Even God that created us is against it. The two religions we practice in this country is against gay marriage. In our country today, you see some people misbehaving, and when the police arrest them, people will shout to say, "Is it the problem we are having?" We must start somewhere, and before we know, we can get this country, get it right. Yeah? It's unfair that some people that are supposed to say no to evil thing are supporting evil. Another thing I want to say that this electoral empire, that this governor's election that is coming in Bayelsa and Edo, that they should not do what they did in February 25th, when they just announced a result that did not reflect to the minds of the state. They will tell you to go to court. It's like a criminal carry something and telling you to go to a court police. That means there's a skeleton in the cupboard.
Right,
so they have to button up. Thank you, Prince.
Have a very lovely day. Thank you. Have a pleasant day ahead. The conversation continues 09073530044 and 09087668888. Let's get more of your thoughts in. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Salasi. Welcome.
How are you doing?
Very well. Thank you very much.
I greet Elder Onoja. I greet you, sir, and my good friend Abubakar from Gwagwalada and many radio scholars. I greet them. You see what happened now in Gabon. This president has been there for first and second time. Now he's going for third time. Where are ECOWAS? Do you know the same thing happened in Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast? Their president, Alassane Ouattara, he has been there now. He's there for the third time. Now things are happening like this. The ECOWAS will keep quiet. They won't talk. It's when the military take over, they will not say return to democracy. Where were they when these people were changing constitution in for their own selfish interest? That is it. Now military just take over yesterday. We never finish with Nigeria. Look at another one again happening. Now ECOWAS are stretched because they are not doing the right thing. Now we are talking of false scarcity now in Lagos and Ogun and other places because of the vandals. But we are talking of the high rate of unemployment. Government should do something. I'm not in support of the vandals. No, I'm not in support. After all, we have been given private organizations to guard our pipeline where we have our naval officer, we have our civil defense, we have all our security, but we're still giving a contract to other people to guard our pipeline. Even with the guarding of pipeline, look at what is happening. Now, first scarcity, now before you know, Paul will be selling at the rate of 1,500 naira per liter.
Thank you very much, Abdul. Thank you so much, Rather Salasi. Well, Ali Kiai, I like that one. God forbid that we Nigerians begin to buy fuel for that much. Anyway, Gabon is the Central Africa, so well, ECOWAS has nothing to really do there. But we know that it is, as Africa, as Nigeria is referred to as Giant of Africa, we have a responsibility to ensure that things are done right on the continent. If the military continues to take over in Africa, we're just resetting the continent in general. Why? Because those who people go to the polls to vote in as leaders would not do the right thing, would not serve the purpose of the people. And also some people, choose to manipulate the electoral process, and the people get angry. And it gives room for the military to take over. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. My name is Joe, calling from Vladimir.
Joe, good to have you. Welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, you see, number one thing is, the truth is that you cannot be sitting under the trees of lies and be thinking that you have a good shed. It's not going to be possible. What is wrong is wrong. And we in Nigeria, we're not ready and willing to tell ourselves the truth. Somebody came over one day and you were saying that the Nigeria youth, they are the best youth that have patience in the whole world. I seem to concur with that, but I didn't. That's the truth of it. We embrace darkness and we disgrace the truth. Nigeria is not really working. That's the truth of it. Nigeria is not really working. When is Nigeria going to light up again? Are we always going to be having negative issues every day on the radio? The radio is there for us to learn so many things. It's not of us having some negative ideas almost every day. It's going to affect us physically, emotionally, psychologically. All these things are affecting us, and it's building another generation that it will take to the glory of God to recover again. And I don't know who is going to even recover that for us, because I have been hearing some old music that Nigeria is going to be good again. Since when I was a kid, up to now, what I've been saying, singing about Nigeria, I think since about Fela, yes. I don't even have idea about that person, but his music is like it's still alive up to date. What he sang in his past, that's what is still going on up to now, and nobody is doing anything about it. And I don't know whether we find it comfortable with the Nigeria youth being in a situation like this or not. But one thing I just want to let Nigeria youth to know, that if there's no sacrifice, there will never be a victory. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe, for calling. Thank you very much. I appreciate your thoughts. Speaking parables there, but interesting. Get more thoughts in. Let's see, who do we have here? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Prince.
Good morning, Moses. Good to have you.
I don't know whether you watched news yesterday from one of the states that is meant for people who are devastated with a death. I think it's around that side.
The Bayelsa State situation?
Yeah. Inside this country, I don't know. We are not sure. We look at the top, but sometimes we are the one making things so difficult. Keep those rights there, keep this injury there, keep those tomatoes there in the store. While people are crying, suffering, no food, and those things all automatically be stored. So they say they want to evacuate before they bring a new palliative. That's what is happening in this country. Look at the rice that has been seized, kept in their custody there. They didn't give out. Those things are just destroying. That is another challenge. Niger State, the bandits there demanded for amnesty. Which of the amnesty? The terrorists? Should we give a terrorist an amnesty? They are not sure. What is happening in this country? Then another thing again, our filling stations. Look at what is happening. People can no more afford to buy at the current rate. Yes, the attendants, police attendants, they use their corrupt attitude, which is the grassroots of this country, to dupe the people. Thank God that some of them are being seized. But if the government should go around and do more to help the masses. So, Yana, I'm concerned about this country. Eating food, while people are suffering for food, and you don't bring out this food.
Thank you very much. And we all just concerned. And we all concerned. Again, yesterday, I talked about that yesterday. The situation where food was allowed to rot in warehouses when Nigerians were hungry, when people were displaced on account of flooding. It's just sad. It's just really sad. Now we're going to stock up those warehouses some more. People are still not probably going to get the food across many states. It's just really unfortunate. Okodidi Okonkwo from Suleja, you say, good morning. Niger State government proposing amnesty for bandits. Please, I'm confused here. Does it mean that if anyone wants to get something in this country, just take up arms against the state? Why are we like this? Why are Nigerians continuing to raise the leaders that cannot think? God, please save the country and save the good people of Nigeria. Mr. Okudiri Okonkwo, thank you very much for your message. So we have like 2 quiz now, is it? Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Good morning, Comrade Anthony. Good to have you.
Yeah, thank you so much. What we just heard now, I keep saying it. Every headline from the newspaper has problems in Nigeria. The Niger State governor wants to negotiate with bandits. It is very clear. It's a straightforward matter. It shows you that mostly or majority of the insecurity situation we have in this country are caused by politicians. They are making fortunes from it. It is a business. So you granting amnesty for criminal elements that kill about something of gallant military.
Honorable Anthony, you may want to call us back again. So people would pick up arms against the states, kill hundreds of people, millions of people, and displace people, render people, fatherless, motherless, render people widows and widowers, and someday, somehow, the people who they made put through all of the pain hardly get anything. But those people who have killed hundreds of people get an amnesty, or they're called repentant, and they're given monies. They're taken care of. They eat better food. I mean, recall just a few weeks ago there was a report of repentant Boko Haram, quote unquote, who were going to protest in Borno State because they were not being well fed and well taken care of. And I ask, what happens to the people who they killed, their loved ones, who they made homeless, who they rendered orphans? What happens to those people? What are we doing for those people? Anthony Witness is here. Anthony, good morning. Let's hear you, please.
Praise, good morning.
Good morning to you.
This is Anthony Witness. Did I hear you read that Niger State want to give amnesty to terrorists? It is really, really laughable. Why would they not use their tongue to count their teeth? Go around the country and consider governors that tried it, whether it worked for them. Erufai tried it earlier, made the budget and gave them money. They just went in to enhance their performance and they came back for him. Did it work? I remember a governor that went inside the bush with his entourage to take pictures with them so that they would start killing his people. I think that should be Zamfara State. And he bought brand new hillocks for them and motorcycles for them. Why did he buy the hillocks and motorcycle for them? What did he want them to use it to do? If not to support them to control what they're doing, but at least let it not be within his estate. Does it work? It doesn't work. Niger State, they just want to treat criminals with a kid's glove. It doesn't work. This is trying to create soft landing for themselves. I mean, not for the criminals, so create a soft landing for the governor and the army in the state. Because that is what they just want to buy a comfort zone for themselves. They negotiate. This is exactly how terrorists come into government. When you hear that they are part of government, they are penetrating the government, it is like this. Because if you give them discourse and give them amnesty, there is some conditions which they would want you also to fulfill. And in order to make them calm down, you will start giving them some appointment and the rest of them. And this is how I think it's in Niger State or somewhere else a few days ago that they said a terrorist have declared himself governor. This is how one of them became a traditional ruler somewhere, approved by the governor and all that. How will it work in this country? But if it is common civilians who are protesting, the army will be everywhere and they're ready to shoot them like they did in Toget in Lagos. But when it comes to people who have arms like themselves, they will be looking for soft landing. I think this is the problem. It's not correct now. They should do the right thing. Let us see how it works. It is not correct, I beg. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Again, how do you explain that a week or two after, criminals shut down an army, a military aircraft, and kill, over 30 military personnel, that we give them amnesty just a few weeks after they commit that. Does that mean that they've overpowered? Does that mean that they've overwhelmed government? Does it mean that they have subdued and conquered government and the army? Is that what we're saying? I don't want to believe so. I do not believe that these miscreants can, defeat the nation. Does it mean? I mean, because looking at it, that would mean that somehow they may have defeated the Nigerian states if after killing our military, they're given amnesty. It's like to say, well done for what you've done. Thank you. We can't fight you. You're defeated. You're won. We surrender to you. Hello, good morning.
My friends.
Good morning, Suleiman.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome, Suleiman. How are you today?
I'm doing fine, sir. How work, sir?
I'm very well. Glad you're here.
Yes, my friends. My friends, let me just make it briefly. The issue of this coup that is happening for our African countries, my friends, it's very, very dangerous. That is always we are appreciating we the masses of Nigeria. But I believe you me, we know that we are not supporting in this coup that is happening. But if there are not any people for the whole world that control what their leaders are doing for them, like Nigeria, you understand? So, wallahi, this is a lesson to them. Please, they should wake up and do the needful. You know how to have a problem, say, into Ratakai Bongo. So, wallahi, that kind of thing. Just, yeah, we are not in support, but with the appraisal, we have opportunity to talk to you in this radio. When the coup happened, we are not playing. I think we cannot have this opportunity to say our mind, even to tell our leaders what we want to tell them. This is our own opportunity. We cannot see them one-on-one. But this is the only way we have to send them. We believe that they are listening to us. But please, we are begging them in the name of Allah. Please and please, they should wake up and do the needful before it is too late. Thank you so much, my friends. God bless you, sir.
Thank you, Suleiman. Appreciate you. Okay, Chiku, let's hear you quickly. Good morning.
Hello? Yeah, Nacho, good morning.
Welcome.
My name is Okechukwu. I want to react on the headline that says amnesty given to bandits by Niger State. Is it not it? You see, who are these bandits? People that killed Nigerian soldiers, killed Nigerian citizens, and they are offering them amnesty. Can't you see the country we are? Can you tell me now that all these people that are killing innocent people, have you seen anyone in the court? So that's what we are saying. People will go and commit crime and go scot-free in this country, and nothing is happening to them. And you expect these people to drop their arms because they know nothing will happen. That's why they are doing all these things. Away from that, another coup in Gabon. ECOWAS, please, I urge you people to prepare your army and you go and stop that people that do that coup. You see, without good governance, without justice, all these things will be happening all over Africa. ECOWAS is preparing to fight Niger. Another one is happening in Gabon. Before you know, another one will happen. Because the citizens are tired of this democracy, that you will not see any good thing coming out from it. The Western world are just using us as if we did not know what we are doing. Please, people should do the right thing. If you are doing the right thing, you will not see all these things. Another one, fuel crisis in Lagos. People are busting pipeline because there is hunger in the land. There's hunger everywhere. People are not seeing anything to eat. We are not justifying that people are busting pipeline is the right thing. But the president, please let them do the right thing. There's hunger everywhere. Right. We are begging them. For me, I don't have much to say. I'll just be looking at them. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Professor National.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
Thank you. This is Over to Jesus on the line.
Over to Jesus. Quickly, let's hear you, sir. Welcome.
Thank you very much. Please, I would like to chip in on this amnesty that they are talking about Niger bandits.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead, quickly.
Okay, that amnesty that they are talking about. I will seize this opportunity to ask you, what about Sheikh Gumi? Sheikh Gumi, when Kaduna own was just was on top of the mountain, fire was on the mountain in Kaduna those days. Where is the Sheikh Gumi today? Area that I'm just going is that, in fact, is the dangerous politics that these people are calling Islamist banditry are playing. How can you now just be paying an amnesty to somebody that has been killing people's wife, killing people's husband, killing people's children, killing people's uncle, and killing our military? You now turn around and say you're paying amnesty. Even the person that suggests that supposed to be held accountable for what is happening, because he has been killing people. For him, along the lane, he started demanding the amnesty. He's too terrible.
Jesus. Thank you very much. I've got to let you go now. Let's mind the way what we say. This is radio.
Hello, good morning, Prince Yana. My name is Yaya from
Good
Suleja.
morning, Yaya.
I want to
Welcome.
talk about this gay marriage ceremony that was held in Delta State, and some people were arrested over 60-something, other about 100. I think this is a very bad omen for this country. What is wrong? What is exactly wrong with our youth? Over 100 in a gay marriage in Nigeria when they know that it's against our own law in this country. But my fear now is that which prison are they taking them to? That is the main prison, and what is going to happen to them? Are they going to induct some of the prisoners into their own this nonsense activity that they are doing? And as for wildlife and relation and the resurfacing of scarcity of fuel in Lagos, I think the government should do the right thing. Now we are buying fuel at 615. We are crying. People cannot go to work. Some people are staying at home. Somebody who is collecting 30,000 or 40,000 naira, then when you end up spending almost 30 something or thereabout, it's better not to go to work. And we have solved now. We are talking about scarcity again. Please, the government should come to our aid. We are tired of this whole thing. We are tired. It's not funny at all. Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much, Don. Don is here. Let's hear you, Don.
Hello, good morning, my prince. How
Good
was the
morning.
night? I hope it was great. This is Don. Okay, quickly, I want to respond to one of your headlines. It talks about Nnamdi Kanu saying that he's not going to beg the federal government. Of course, he doesn't have to beg the federal government. He doesn't have to, because their courts have said that he should be let go, that he has committed no crime. He's not guilty. Why should someone beg for what is rightly his? Judgment has been given, but the federal government has refused. And then these people actually think that by holding him, they are going to kill up the agitation. What they are doing is fueling it the more. And it means that the next person who is going to come, because I believe this is an idea, and whenever another person is going to come, since they see that the system they are telling people to negotiate with is not working, they just may be more fierce than him. So I think that justice is always the way forward. If the court has said let him go, why can't we just let this man go? Why can't we let him go? I don't see that man begging. I really don't see him ever begging. Let them just do the right thing. And you see, the injustice in Africa is what is brewing, what is going on all over Africa. Another coup has happened in Gabon. Isn't that telling us a story of what is going on? It feels like the people are fed up. The people are fed up of the status quo. And whether the leaders in Africa likes it or not, it's going to change. A time is going to come where things are going to change. It will never remain the same. What is going on shows that people are tired and they are going to change. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Thank you very much. And Prosper says, Prosper, good morning to you. You say, which way Nigeria? A system deliberately put in place to enrich a few at the expense of the suffering of majority. They've purposely gone deaf on revamping and restructuring our refineries so a few can amass wealth, not minding the joblessness, poverty, lack of development it would result to. Note, many suffering Nigerians today would do worse than today's heartless politicians or political leaders if opportuned. It's a society and personality problem. God bless every good Nigerian. God bless Nigeria. Prosper from National Assembly Quarters, Apo. You say good morning, Prince. Good morning to you too, Prosper. Okay, who else is here? Let's quickly move on to the next one. Comrade Ulo Bassi says, good morning. A very good morning to you, Henacho Prince. Stay blessed. Thank you very much. No sensible Nigerian will be happy to hear that Niger State government is planning to grant amnesty to the so-called bandits. That goes to show that there has been a collaboration between the two parties. Who is fooling who in this vexatious scenario? That means Niger State government is preparing to bring back their kinsmen who they sent out to go and make money. According to the late reggae music legend Bob Marley in a track titled War, until there is no longer first class and second class citizens of any nation, where is war? Everywhere is war. You say, honestly, that's the situation in our beloved country now, and it's quite sad. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing that would be extended to Africa in general. Also, I wonder what Nyesom Wike will be telling the people when he eventually goes on to campaign for APC. It's laughable and at the same time nauseating. God bless Nigeria. Always, what do we say again? Comrade Olobasi, thank you very much. Trying to wrap this up and getting more of your thoughts. Who's this now? Okay, your message isn't dropping. I'm really sorry. Sanusi from Suleja says, negotiation, dialogue, or whatever you call it, is not a bad idea to let peace reign. You can only plead to the wicked. Okay. I don't know what this is. I can read that. Good morning, Sanusi. Thank you very much for joining the conversation. Who else? What do we have here? This one is from Innocent. Innocent says, good morning, Ihanacho. You can see that the bad Nigerian results of the February 23 elections violation of democracy signposted gradual death for democracy in Africa. The mess up of Nigerian elections destroyed the confidence of African citizens and emboldened military boys to stop democracy in Africa, and it is going round like the curse in Exodus. This must be halted. So presenting the genuine Nigerian democratic electoral results will not only restore the confidence in democracy, not just in Nigeria, but Africa in general. The Presidential Election Tribunal, therefore, has a constitutional or continental job in doing justice in their verdicts to restore confidence of Africans in the electoral democracy. Thank you very much, Innocent. That's your thoughts. Let's see if we can take this final voice note. Can we? All right, it's still not there. Yes, yet. Brightmare says, I want to react to INEC on Kogi State's governorship election. Nobody is taking INEC seriously again after promising heaven and earth during the 2023 general election and fumbled at last. So nothing surprising can come out from INEC Nigeria. Wike is confused. How can he be campaigning for APC and PDP at the time? He better resign from PDP and face APC. Mr. Prince, today is my birthday. Make some noise for me. Yay! Happy birthday to you, Brightmans. Happy birthday. We celebrate you, and we hope that everything that you desire will come to you without breaking a sweat. This new count would bring you before greatness. All right? Thank you so much for being a part of the conversation. And to those of you whose messages I couldn't take, I'm really, really sorry. Sometimes the network does a number on us. I'm really sorry. Would hope to take your messages and thoughts tomorrow at the top of the hour, 7. Clement Zion Prince, you've been missing in action. I hope that you're doing well. All right. Big shout out to everybody else who I haven't heard from. Udo Kama, haven't heard from you in a few days now. I hope that you're doing good. Who else is there? Okay. Usman Daura. I didn't hear from you this morning. I hope that you're all right. Brightman, Sanusi, Comrade Ulo Basi, Prosper, Don, Yahya, Over to Jesus, Okechuku, Suleiman, Anthony Witness, Honorable Anthony Okudiri, Moses, Joe, Selassie, Apostle Osalife, Abdullahi Mekanu, Ifai, Chiden Dubisi, Abubakar, Elder Onoja, GB. Thank you all for being a part of the conversation this morning. I really, really appreciate you. Let's do this again tomorrow at the top of the hour, 7. Now, at 8 o'clock, Vicky Vic takes over in Sports on Eagles Wings. We hope that we have a smooth run on that one. Stay here. This is Eagles 102.3, your radio experience. You can count on. My name is Ihanacho Prince, His Radio Highness of Abuja. Keep it locked with us.
Eagles 102.3, Abuja.
My people, things they happen.
My child was promised a better life abroad, but she's nowhere to be found.
We are going to the city for one walk like that, but we're not too sure.
These issues will happen to your loved one. Let us join Media Coalition and Awareness to Halt Trafficking, MCAT, every Saturday by 12 noon for He Can Sign Me radio drama.
Let us make our society safe for our children, youth, for you and I.
This program is funded by the Australian High